Hey guys, this is a channel update video, which I'm making because, there was a reason. Basically, I'm doing a channel update video because I just want you to know what's going on with these three last Disgruntled Reviewer videos I mentioned in my last update, why I haven't done them yet, and when you can expect them. Basically, I have exams going on, revising for them's getting in the way of everything. I don't have time to do these videos at all. I'm going to do them basically in 2 weeks time. I'm going to film all three of them, and then I'm going to film all three of them, and I'm going to edit them over the week, and then each Thursday of the next 3 weeks after 2 weeks time, so you can expect in 3 weeks time I'm going to do in 3 weeks time I'll be posting the review of SpongeBob SquarePants, the episode Dear Vikings. 4 weeks time, I'll be posting the review of Teen Titans Go Caramel Apples, the one that I got a request for. And in 5 weeks time, I will be posting the final ever Disgruntled Reviewer episode, unless I ever get around to reviewing Superman Brainiac Attacks. I don't want to watch that again. Basically, then, okay, at that point, I will review Teen Titans Go, Let's Get Serious, which, I'm telling you now, I came into it without expecting much, but I at least thought that there were a few funny scenes that I could think of that I'll talk about later, but I'd have thought they might have included, and there was still potential for some good humour in there, but that episode, I swear, everything in it seems to have been actually specifically written to make fans hate it. I mean, fans of Young Justice and of original Teen Titans, because it makes it clear that they know all of the problems with the show, and they just don't care. I swear. But anyway, that's off topic. So, that's what I'll be doing. After that, I will be focusing more, I think, on trailer opinions, really. I'll do some more trailer reaction videos, because some of those seem to be doing alright in views. I said, until last week, it had been about 3 years since I'd posted one, and that was for the Walking with Dinosaurs insult of a movie. That was, yeah, I should not have reviewed, the review I did for that should not have been as long as it was. I got too busy when I made that review. I got too busy trying to nitpick every single scene and describe every single scene, and I went too far. It was unnecessary. It was boring, my review for that, if I'm honest. And it I think I went a bit over the top when I started stabbing an effigy of John Colley with a pair of scissors. Yeah, I was just really, really annoyed with that film. As you can imagine, the DVD for it no longer exists. Okay, so actually that's a lie. I was getting that confused with the DVD that I recorded the last episode of Teen Titans Go on in order to transfer it to my laptop. No, I sold the DVD of Walking with Dinosaurs to the second-hand DVD shop. They gave me £1 for it, and it cost me £10, and they gave me £1 for it. And you know what? I'm completely fine with that, because that film was worth 10 pence, if that. It wasn't even worth 10 pence. It should have been free. Or they should have had to pay me for putting me through the pain of watching it. But anyway, that's completely off topic. So yeah, I'll be focusing more on trailer reaction videos from now on, and on comic book reviews, because Endgame is nearly over. I'm going to be continuing with the new arc coming up with the new Batman, seeing how that's going to play out, what's going on, where will Bruce Wayne be in all this, where will he fit in, Will he still be alive? I'm assuming so, since Robin Rises apparently is set after Endgame. I haven't been reading Robin Rises, in all honesty, mainly because I could never stand Damian Wayne as a character. But if that's set afterwards, if it's set afterwards, then we can assume Bruce Wayne should survive Endgame. But DC aren't known for being able to keep a consistent universe, hence they keep rebooting it to avoid cocking up. So it's entirely possible that we won't see that. He might be killed off. I mean, they're kind of rebooting it at the moment with Convergence, which reminds me, I have just ordered the first four, issues of the mainstream Convergence books. I mean, I haven't ordered any of the sort of tie-in slash spin-offs like the Teen Titans Go, Convergence, Harley Quinn Convergence, Batman and Robin Convergence. I haven't ordered those yet. I might order some of them. The problem is, if I order all of them, it's going to come to something like 40-something comic books, which I cannot afford to buy in this amount of time. I just can't. But post-Convergence, we're going to be getting some fantastic looking books from DC. Martian Manhunter's finally going to be getting a series in the rebooted continuity. So Starfire, which should be interesting. I think that's going to be written by the same people who write the Harley Quinn books at the moment. So that should be good. We're also going to be getting from them a Batman Beyond series, I remember hearing, which I think is kind of interesting because apparently they actually killed off Terry McGinnis in Future's End. So either this is a version of Terry McGinnis from a different universe in the DC multiverse, or they're going to or it's going to be set before Future's End, or I don't know. In all honesty, I haven't actually been reading Future's End. Mainly because I didn't hear about it until it was several issues in, so I didn't get to start it, and I couldn't really afford it at the time anyway to keep buying them. But yeah, I'll be taking a look at that. I said I'll be buying and looking at and reviewing each issue of Convergence as it goes along. Been some pretty interesting things going on in that from what I've heard. I hope it's good. So I'll be doing that. And there will also be, I'll be reviewing at least one, I'll start reading and reviewing at least one of the new series. I haven't decided which yet. I think I know I'm probably going to start with either Starfire or Batman Beyond. I don't really want to start. I would love to start reviewing all of these comic books, to be able to read, to be able to buy all of these comic books, but I can't. I'd love to, but I need to pick and choose, and it's kind of a toss-up between Starfire and Batman Beyond. That, or I give up reading regular Batman, which, because Scott Snyder is still writing based on some of the really bad issues we've had in Endgame, is an entire possibility, and based on how awful Death of the Family was. I know, don't complain, a lot of you love Death in the Family. I didn't review Death in the Family because Bob Show, Bobsheaux, you might know who he is. He's a pretty popular reviewer on YouTube and on Blip TV. Look at his Blip TV channel. He did a review of that, which thoroughly explains everything I don't like about Death in the Family much better than I could. He's done a very damning and quite hilarious review of that. So I'd really recommend watching that. It was actually because other people reviewed some things is the only reason I didn't review them. Like, I think it was Blue Magus, I think his name is, did a review of the first couple of episodes of Teen Titans Go. And I actually wrote myself a script for a review of the first episodes of Teen Titans Go. And his review was almost the exact same as what I'd written down. Points out the same problems, he did a very good review of that. I'd recommend watching that. But that's why I didn't review those episodes, because they'd already been done by someone who made the exact same points that I would have made. And he did it quite entertainingly. So yeah, that's why I didn't review those. And it's also why I didn't review Death in the Family. So, Death of the Family, sorry, not Death in the Family. I haven't reviewed Death in the Family either, but what's to say about Death in the Family? It's great. So, that's... Sorry. That's what's going on with my channel at the moment. If you're interested, you can click subscribe. If you're not interested, you can not click subscribe. If you like the video, you can click like. If you dislike the video, please don't click dislike because that's kind of rude and hurtful. Anyway, cheerio.